Hello children, welcome back to PNMC e-learning classes. So children, we will start with the English supplementary chapter number 8 and the topic is A Pact with the Sun. So children, take out your book, open chapter number 8, A Pact with the Sun. Come on children, let's start with the chapter. Shaida's mother had been ailing for a long time. Now here, Shaida's mother, she was very sick for a long time. Fever, cough, body ache, painful joints and what not. Now she was having fever, cough, body ache and joint pains also. Treated by a variety of physicians for weeks, she often showed signs of improvement but soon relapsed into her old sick self, one complaint substituted by another. So children, here Shaida's mother, she was sick for a long time. She was having fever, cold, body ache, joint pains and she was treated by a variety of physicians for a week and often she used to show the sign of improvement. She was improving but within period she get sick into her old sick self. One complaint substituted by another. One and after another, the sickness comes in her body. Though weak and colorless, she was forbidden normal food and was under strict orders to remain perpetually confined to her small, dingy room with doors and windows fastened, deprived of sunshine and fresh air. So children, here Shaida's mother, she was sick and because of her sickness, she became weak and colorless. She was forbidden for normal food. She was given a normal food and was strictly ordered. She was in a strict orders not to go out from the room and also doors and windows should be closed and also she was not allowed to take sunshine and fresh air. When she became critical, her relatives and neighbors persuaded her to consult a specialist even though his fee was likely to be high. So children, here the relatives and neighbors, they gave the advice because she was getting very critical. Now she was becoming more weak and colorless. So her relatives and neighbors, they gave the advice to consult the specialist doctor, though the fees of those doctors were very high. Life is more precious than money, they said. Now the relatives and neighbors, they said to the Shaida's mother that you can consult the specialist for your disease because life is more precious than money. So don't look to the fee, but you should consult the doctors who are specialists in this disease. Shaida's mother was poor, but she heeded their advice and sold a few trinkets to pay the doctor's fee and the cost of medicine. Now here Shaida's mother, she was very poor lady, but she obeyed the advice of her relatives and neighbors and she consulted a specialist doctor and to pay the fee she sold a few trinkets. What is the meaning of trinkets? Her ornaments, a few gold ornaments to pay the doctor's fee and the cost of medicine. The doctor came in a few days and examined her and prescribed effective but costly medicine. Now, when she paid the fee, the doctors came in a few days to examine her and the medicine was given by the doctor was very costly. To the question as to what she could eat, he said, anything you wish to eat, chapati, vegetable, milk, fruit, etc. Now here Shaida's mother, she questioned to the doctor that what should she eat. So the doctor advised her to eat anything she could wish. Chapatis, vegetables, milk, fruit, everything she can eat. In addition to all this, he added emphatically, means neatly, very clearly, the doctor advised, leave this dark, hovel and occupy a bigger room with doors and windows open. Now here the doctor advised Shaida's mother to leave this dark room and go to the bigger room where you can get the enough air and sunlight with the doors and windows open. Sunshine and fresh air, he concluded. So the doctor said sunshine and fresh air should come in the room. You can occupy that room. So children, the doctor gave the advice to leave the dark room and occupy a bigger room with doors and windows open. And what doctor said? Sit in the sun every morning from 8 to 9. Sunshine and fresh air, he concluded, are more important than medicine. The doctor said that you should eat anything you like to wish to eat, chapati, vegetables, milk, fruit, and also the doctor advised to leave this dark room and occupy a bigger room with the big open doors and windows, and to sit in the sun every morning from 8 to 9, 1 hour, to take the sunshine and fresh air, because these two are more important than medicine, the doctor concluded. The doctor and his advice became a subject of noisy commentary among all present. So those who were present in the room, they started talking with each other, their relatives and neighbors, and noisy commentary was coming from the room. Some favored while others opposed it. So some of the relatives and neighbors, they favored doctor's advice, but some didn't like the advice, so they started opposing doctor's advice. Exposure to sun and air for someone afflicted with chronic cough was dangerous, an experienced lady declared. So one lady was there present in the room. She told to child's mother that it will be dangerous to take the sun and air because you are having a chronic cough. A younger neighbor nearly quarreled with her over this. Now one more younger neighbor who was standing there, he opposed the advice of the lady. Too exhausted to participate in this debate, Shaida's mother remained quiet but determined to follow the doctor's advice. Now Shaida's mother, she was listening everyone, but she remained quiet because she wanted to follow the doctor's advice. Forget the consequences, she said at last. I will carry out his instructions to the letter, move my bed into the next room, and let me sit in the sun on my charpoy for an hour daily. So now Shaida's mother, she has made the mind to follow the instructions of the doctor. Now she wanted to move her bed in the next room and she wanted to sit in the sun on her charpoy for 1 hour daily. It so happened that the sky remained overcast next morning. The same was the case the following day. So children, here the sky remained overcast because of rain, and next day also the case was same. Sun did not come out because of the clouds. Shaida's mother was dejected. Now here mother was very upset. She muttered, "O Lord of mine, why have you ordered the sun to remain hidden? How will I ever be cured?" Now here the mother, she became very sad and she muttered, or she prayed to the God that, "O Lord, why you ordered the sun to remain hidden in the clouds, and now how will be I get cured?" Shaida was playing with a doll nearby and she heard her mother's lament but kept calm. Now Shaida, she was just playing nearby with her doll, and when her mother prayed, she heard the prayer but she kept very quiet. Later in the afternoon, when she stumbled on a spot of pale sunshine in the courtyard, she ran to her mother to say the sun was there. So when Shaida heard the prayer, she went out to see the sun, and when she saw the sun in the courtyard, she ran to her mother to say that sun was there. No, no, said everybody present. Now, everybody who were present there in the room, they said that no, no, sun is not there because it is a rainy day and clouds are there in the sky. So, there is no sun. It's too late and chilly. Your mother can't sit out there. So, relatives and neighbors, they told Shaida that now your mother can't go out because it's too late and it is chilly also. So, your mother can't sit out there. Disheartened, Shahida returned to her doll. Now, Shahida was very upset. She was disheartened and again she came to the doll to play. There was no sun really except for its last remnant entangled in the top branches of the family mango tree. So, when Shaida went out, she saw the sun. She was very excited. She told mother, but now all are saying that there is no sun. And yes, there was no sun because it was rainy day and the sun was on the top branches of the family mango tree. So children, we have completed the first part of the chapter. See you in the next video. Till then, stay safe.